for you. Hawaii home sales are up. 284 homes were sold last month, according to the Honolulu Board of Realtors, a 31.5% increase from May of last year. Also, 355 condos were also sold. That's up more than 35%. Medium home prices increased by more than 11% to $608,000, and the median price for condos also increased by about 4% to $312,000. So with those numbers in mind, it's time for us to bring in our real estate insider, Scott Higashi, the Vice President of Sales for Prudential Locations. And Scott, always a pleasure to see you.
Morning.
Appreciate you being here.
Sure.
And the numbers are up. The price of homes and condos up, up, up. This is a good sign for the local real estate industry.
It's a great sign, and it's a continuing trend that we've seen since early this year. A lot of this has to do with the government stimulus. Remember, a lot of the sales that closed in May actually probably went into escrow in March and April, and so that's a symptom of a lot of folks still closing transactions that were put in while the government programs are in place. However, you are seeing some things that are very positive. One, the days on market continues to be very, very low, which means the homes that come on the market are selling really quickly, in some cases about a month. So those numbers actually compared to 2005 numbers, and we haven't seen those kinds of numbers in a long, long time. The other thing is interest rates continue to be extremely low, and something that we're seeing rates right around the 5% range for 30-year long mortgages. So the conditions for buyers are really positive, and the market is really fueled by buyers. If the buyers are in the marketplace, that's when you're going to see a strong activity. It's when you're going to see prices stabilize, and that's exactly what we're seeing right now.
And it's interesting because a couple of years ago, of course, when the bottom fell out of our economy and, of course, hit the real estate market pretty hard, a lot of people said that home values were going to drop by 20, 30%. Of course, a lot of people didn't get caught in that, and they borrowed more money than their home is worth now. But that hasn't been the case.
It hasn't been the case. And in fact, what you're seeing is very, very stable pricing. Although sales actually jumped up quite a bit, maybe the story that's not as dramatic is prices. However, prices have not gone down. And that is exactly what people were looking for. They're expecting prices to fall. But when you see the demand that we're seeing, plus the speed of the market that we're seeing, prices tend to actually go up in markets like that, not go down.
And that's good news for the city government because, of course, the real estate prices and home values is what is based our property value tax. Our property taxes are based on, and that means that those coffers won't dip as much.
That's right, and I think that the overall picture for the housing market is really, really positive. One of the things that we are seeing that in comparison to where we were this time last year is very, very positive signs of the market going forward into the summer. So we're actually very excited about what things look like.
And so I guess the bottom line, it's a good time to buy, huh?
All kidding aside, it's a great time to buy.
All right, Scott Higashi, of course, of Prudential Locations. He joins us every month. He's our real estate insider.